What is up, guys? It is the Sound Alchemist, and today we're back to bring you some more 40 facts in the Warhammer 40K universe. Once again, we are diving into your guys' own personal fan lores, and today, Noah has sent us his Astartes fan chapter, the Crimson Sentinels. This is a pretty interesting take on Space Marines. I'll let you see for yourselves. So without further ado, guys, let's jump into this 40 facts. The Crimson Sentinels have the founding chapter of the Blood Angels. They were founded during the second founding, and their chapter master is Andreas the Unbroken Valorum. Their homeworld is Germanus Prime, a death world, which they call their fortress monastery upon that world, the Citadel of Illumination. Their fleet composition consists of 2 battle barges, 1 strike cruiser, 2 light cruisers, and 23 escort vehicles. They specialize in jump pack assaults and counterattacks. Their strength is nominal, and they do have some notable mutations, the Halos and the Twin Rage. The Halos is a special mutation found amongst the most powerful and notable members of this chapter. They tend to have glowing halos that ring around their heads, similar to that of saints. This mutation has thus garnered the name the Halos, as it gives off the same aura as an angelic halo. The members that are affected by this mutation are usually those who have escaped the Black Rage's grasp, such as Andreas, or those who show great psychic potential, like Oswald. The Halos themselves do not cause any physical or problematical issues, as they just seem to be a cosmetic mutation if anything. At times, this halo would get so bright that it would blind demons or chaos worshippers. The combat doctrine for the chapter is the same as the fast assault tactics that their parent chapter, the Blood Angels, use. Due to the red thirst that all Blood Angels suffer from, the Third Company is known for being savage and brutal on the battlefield. But other than the Third Company's brutalness, the Crimson Sentinels prefer to make fast and decisive attacks that either counter the enemy's force or exploit a major weakness of the enemy. The chapter's culture and traditions. The Crimson Sentinels, like most other chapters, do not see the Emperor as a god of the Imperium, but they see him as a light that is divine. The Emperor himself is no god. He is a man like the rest of us, human. But his light is divine, and it should be shown to all who do not see his light. Those who are blinded by his light shall be casted back into the hole from whence they came. Tiberius Demolkin, the first chapter master of the Crimson Sentinels. And thus arose the Illuminated Truth. The Illuminated Truth is the main religious doctrine of the Crimson Sentinels. The basis behind this religion is that they view the Emperor of Mankind as a man. Albeit they do recognize that the Emperor is having godlike powers, and will wholeheartedly spread the idea that the Emperor is divine, but still a man. Due to this belief, the Crimson Sentinels consider the ecclesiarchy as moths trying to understand why they are drawn to the Emperor's light. They hope to spread this belief as far as they can, so the masses of the Imperium won't get lost in their ignorance. Because of the Illuminated Truth, they tend to have different viewpoints on the galaxy overall. For example, the Crimson Sentinels have made it their mission to change the Imperium to what the Emperor intended it to be, a unified fighting force that will stop at nothing to cease the spread of chaos. For example, to the ecclesiarchy, the Crimson Sentinels are not on best terms with them. Their beliefs tend to clash heavily, which typically puts them at odds. However, they will work with the ecclesiarchy with no issues, as long as they abide by their rules. When it comes to the Inquisition, they are much like other Space Marine chapters. They do not view the Inquisition in a good light, for they view them with contempt due to the fact that the Inquisition is too quick to dismiss the lies of innocence. When it comes to the Imperial Guard, the Crimson Sentinels will always protect those who serve the Emperor. They do enjoy the company of the Imperial Guard and will seek to shield them from the horrors of the universe to the best of their ability. A guarded secret of the chapter is that they employ their own Imperial Guard regiment. This regiment is entirely composed of guardsmen who follow the Illuminated Truth. They use this regiment mainly to defend hive cities and sectors against the forces of chaos. And to finish off this lore, let's talk about 3 of the relics of the chapter, beginning with the Dawning Blade. The Dawning Blade is one of the Crimson Sentinels' most precious of relics, wielded by the true Lord Commander of the chapter. This blade has been forged from the Primarch Sanguinius' very own blade, from which the hilt of the blade was once part of the Primarch's original sword that was shattered by Horus. Tiberius Demokin was entrusted with the hilt, as a sign of honor and thanks amongst the Blood Angels. The hilt became a relic that was a symbol of power amongst his brothers, a symbol he doesn't bother showing, for he knows he has earned the respect and admiration of his battle brothers. The Shield of Illumination. This powerful shield was founded within a Necron tomb world, and was crafted and designed for the Blood Angels of the 9th Legion, dating back to the Great Crusade itself. The shield is designed similarly to that of early Power Shield designs during the Great Crusade. The durability and strength of the Power Shield is far greater than most Storm Shields crafted by Forge World nowadays. The shield depicts the Emperor himself reuniting with his son Sanguinius, and it is considered a relic of the Blood Angels. The shield sits within the Citadel of Illumination, not seeing battle, so that it will not ruin its beauty. And finally we have the Radiant Feather of the Great Angel. A feather from the Great Angel Sanguinius himself. This feather was recovered from a member of the Blood Angels after their Primarch fell, protecting the Emperor. The feather glows with a dim light itself, and it says that the Blood Angels and their successor chapters hold very few of these feathers altogether. The Radiant Feather has been known to temporarily relieve those afflicted with the Black Rage, so that they may commune with their brothers for a limited time. This will only work once, as if this was done a second time, the effects of the Black Rage are amplified twice-fold. And with this being said, guys, this ends yet another 40 facts on the fan chapter known as the Crimson Sentinels. So once again, I do want to say a huge thank you to Noah for sending in his fan chapter. It was a really awesome take on a successor chapter of the Blood Angels. As we know, the Blood Angels are really awesome, but they have flaws. And he incorporated these flaws into their lore, into their history, and it just kind of seems perfectly with the lore. The whole thing about the halos, that's pretty cool. But the one thing that kind of stood out to me with your chapter was the incorporation of having the Emperor being seen as like a human, but still using that towards a religion. Now, I'm not sure exactly how well, like you said, the Ecclesiarchy views them. Obviously, it's not good, but it's good enough to where they kind of turn a blind eye and let them do what they're doing. But at the same time, it's just an interesting turn of events how you've molded that lore into there. Pretty cool. But again, guys, that's all I've got for today. If you want to send me your own chapter lores, whether it be Xenos, Space Marines, Imperial Guard, whatever it is, or if you want to send me your lore for your own kill teams, send that on over to our Facebook page. We've got tons of these, and most of them are about Space Marines, so I'm challenging you guys, if you guys have Xenos lore, to send it on over. But yeah, like I said, that's all I've got for you guys today. If you guys want to see my take on my own personal Chaos God that I created, check the video from yesterday. I'll link it at the end of this video so you guys can check it out. It is a Chaos God of Despair. So yeah, that's all I've got for today. As always, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you want more 40K content. This is the Sound Alchemist, and I'm part of One Mind Syndicate, and I'm signing out.